Sunday morning on CBS, and here again is Charles Osgood.
Bette Midler is simply divine. In fact, the divine Miss M is a star in just about every realm of show business. And if there's any she's missed, well, it's probably only a matter of time. Harry Smith of The Early Show offers a Sunday profile.
Let's talk about me. I bet you didn't expect me to look quite this fabulous. I look good.
Bette Midler has been making music and movies and comedic mayhem for nearly 40 years.
I look good. Every time I walk into the room, that's right. I look so good.
I'm having a great life. I'm thrilled.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Tell me more.
I have a great husband. I have a lovely child. I have an interesting career, and I do my part. I'm a good citizen. I'm having a great time.
She was born and raised near Honolulu, Hawaii, the daughter of working-class Jewish parents.
What was the first song you ever performed?
The first song I ever performed was Silent Night when I was in the first grade. And I knew because I was a Jewish kid, that these songs were not really in our group of songs.
Not
in our repertoire. And I won the prize, and I went home, and I wanted to tell my mother that I had sung this, that I had won this prize. And I was scared. I was scared because it was a song that was not in the repertoire. But she was proud. She was proud.
When did you know you had to leave Hawaii?
Oh, I think I was about 14. I was doing little theater, community theater. I had a great little community theater group, did some shows. I got thrown off a show one time because I hogged the limelight. I didn't know you weren't supposed to do that. That was news to me. Then they told me, oh, you're not supposed to do that. Oh, okay. Those little colored lights were just going in front of my face, and I said, yes, I'm going to go. And I told my folks, and they were just, oh, poo, poo, poo.
But Bette was determined, and at age 19, she moved from Hawaii and soon landed a part on Broadway in Fiddler on the Roof. But her big break came in a very unusual venue, New York's Continental Baths. The divine Miss M reigned supreme in the cabaret at the gay bathhouse.
I mean, I put a turban on my, a towel on my head and a couple of cherries and my platform shoes, and hey, I was in.
You were there with Barry Manilow.
I was there with Barry Manilow, and we hit it off really well. So I would sing anything. Yeah. Any old thing, any old thing. And he could sing, he knew it all.
Manilow produced Bette's first album, The Divine Miss M.
But you got to have friends.
It was a hit. It was eclectic and electrifying. The girl knew what to do with a song.
Do you wanna dance and hold my hand?
I had something that was so bizarre in retrospect, and that was utter belief that all this was going to fall into my lap. It never occurred to me that it would not.
Bette's made more than 20 recordings and earned 4 Grammys, often taking something familiar and making it her own.
Do you have a favorite song?
I think I'd have to say, Do You Want to Dance? That's really what I do. I take something that everybody thinks is one thing and kind of make it over. That was a Bobby Freeman song. It was an up-tempo song, and I turned it into a ballad. Yeah.
Right.
I turned it into a ballad.
But the way you do it is very seductive.
Yes, it is very seductive. Oh, I was so sexy in those days. Oh.
The best Bette you can get, though, is on the stage, where she can unleash all her talents.
I worry about mad cow disease. They've asked me to be their poster girl.
Including her ability to tell jokes, naughty jokes, like this one from her concert film, Divine Madness.
These girls don't know about Euripides, but they know plenty about Trojans.
You're kind of raunchy on stage.
I am. People love it.
She slid down the mountain on her little old lady, her little old lady.
I do love dirty jokes, I have to admit. that's a flaw in my character. I just can't help it. It's traditional.
The actress Bette Midler ain't bad either. In 1979, she exploded on the screen playing a self-destructive rock star in The Rose, earning her an Academy Award nomination. Remember her in Beaches with Barbara Hershey? Incredible. Who didn't cry? And she really knows how to make us laugh. Down and Out in Beverly Hills.
I've been abducted by Huey and Dewey.
Ruthless People.
Oh, that's obscene. Oh, that's reality, baby.
Outrageous Fortune. Playing brassy women with big emotions.
I love the comedies I made for Disney. I just loved them. That little string that I made where I was their girl, I had a great time.
You don't own me.
Her biggest hit, The First Wives Club, was bittersweet because it demonstrated, she says, what Hollywood doesn't get is women.
When we went back to do a sequel, they said, oh, it's just a fluke. We're not going to do a sequel to this. So after that one, that was really the one where I realized, oh, this is not going to, you might as well, the ship has sailed. They're not going to, they don't pay attention.
I just don't know if I should do TV.
She even tried her luck with a television comedy on CBS. Not a perfect match.
What was the lesson of the TV show?
Don't do TV. It's not for you. I didn't have the stamina for it.
We're drinking, my friend.
Still, it's one television appearance in particular for which Bette Midler will always be remembered as Johnny Carson's final guest on The Tonight Show.
One for my baby and one more for the road.
In 1994, Bette and her family moved from Los Angeles to New York, and driving with her daughter, she noticed something.
You know, the greatest city in the world. How can you say that when it looks like this?
The city's parks were a mess. A mission had its missionary.
I decided I had to do something about it because I feel like everybody deserves a chance to be in nature.
Bette founded the New York Restoration Project, which over the last 11 years has removed 1.7 million pounds of garbage from city parks.
Welcome to a dream come true. I know
Her organization has also rescued and revived 57 community gardens in the city's poorer neighborhoods. Bette's annual Halloween gala, called Hooloween, is a New York tradition, attracting outrageous costumes and raising serious money for the parks. On this night, more than $2 million. Remember how Bette said the first song she sang in public was Silent Night? After all these years, she's finally made a Christmas record called Cool Yule.
There are over 500 Christmas albums, so you can have Christmas with anybody you want. And I thought, well, maybe my people would like to have it with me, so.
Let me tell you one of my favorite songs.
Okay.
From a Distance.
I love that song.
Yeah.
On this Christmas album, we have rearranged it and written a new lyric to it, and it is it's an anthem for what's going on now.
From a distance, you look like my friend, even though we are at war.
Yes, Bette Midler is divine, and the reason we worship her is underneath all that talent and all those good works beats the heart of an actual human being.
Do you have an imposter complex?
What does that mean? What's that? What does it mean?
They're going to find out. They're going to find out.
They're going to find out. I never did. Now I do.
What are you
Because you
afraid
grow up.
they're going